no, we working.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we working. Hopefully they won't close the store down.
Paper, gotta get them checks. It's payday tomorrow.
Yeah, dumb, the fuck.
You know, if you walk down into the main
Oh, why are we here anyway?
you never know when the state of emergency is listed. You never know that there was
Okay, so I'm on 20%.
That being said, it doesn't take a lot of
Thank you. I'll be safe, and you're welcome. Y'all wasting your time.
That's very well true.
They genetically, what's it called when you? They modified the weather to rain. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm not gonna be here in the rain. It's raining. Where's
Tell me when you're done and I'll take it. I'll put it in my backpack.
Thank you. He'll keep moving and try and find you a good picture.
It's starting to rain.
Well done. Yeah.
Alright, you guys, it looks like
Yay!
just about 37 minutes until that curfew.
Yeah, we were right there in the thick of it, Bill, and we don't know what led up to that. We're not really sure what happened. As far as the protesters circling that car, we're not sure if he said something first, if the protester said something first. We were a little too far away at that point by the time we arrived to where the scene was going down. That's just when he got out of the car, he had his right hand on that gun in the holster as he was
I need to point out that North Carolina is an open carry state, and that gun stayed in the holster the whole time, so he did nothing illegal. He was just exercising his right to defend himself by showing he was ready to use some force if it came to it. Thankfully, it never came to that, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is worth mentioning that this is the first weapon that we saw tonight, and it did not.
Yeah. This is the first weapon we've personally seen, I think, in all 3 days.
I mean, obviously, police officers, aside.
Yeah, from a civilian or the general public.
Again, what you see right now in the upper right
was shot up at the Army Hotel, so obviously there have been guns in the
for
crowd.
how long the
But we
protesters
continue
have
to
to
move
stay
up
out
Tryon
there
Street
until
in the
that
heart of
midnight
uptown Charlotte
curfew
right
hits.
now. We're just past McCormick and Schmidt's Steakhouse. Let's see where else we are here.
And the
You can see
protest.
more graffiti on the bus stop right here.
We are kind of at the tail end of this. Not sure if that graffiti came from yesterday or today.
Yeah.
Obviously
Yeah,
a lot of cleaning up that the city has to do from what happened yesterday.
Again,
Tonight
it's
has been for the most
about
part peaceful,
11:15 in
subtracting
Charlotte,
that
North Carolina.
quiet.
277. Yeah, it's gotten a little quiet now. Again, we're at the tail end of this. We kind of stopped when that man pulled out the gun and was having that confrontation with a number of protesters. The rest of the protests kept moving forward, so we are at the tail of it right now. So, but it is quiet, as you can tell. And we're not really sure how many people are still walking, but there certainly is some action with just 45 minutes left until that curfew takes place, right, Bill?
And again, we're kind of on the edge of our seat here waiting to see what's going to happen with that curfew because, again, the protests were going on, no issues whatsoever, and then they decided to get on the interstate, and that was the first major issue we saw. Again, we had some protesters tell us that they think something bad's going to happen at midnight because a lot of the protesters don't know about the curfew, which might be concerning. Now right now we're at the intersection of Trade and Tryon Street, okay? So this is
I hate writing what my teacher wants to do. But that's all I could.
And I was going to bring someone in just for a real quick question. That
It's all type-wise.
the camera over this way.
Like,
we're marching at the tail end with these protesters. We keep
The article that I was just
that
doing,
takes effect at midnight. Did you know about the curfew?
it's like, that's the only thing you can get out of the article.
So I'm guessing
Because they don't present you with anything else that you could use to go against them. It's all the feels.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna be here.
Did you see I sent you a kick?
Brothers and sisters need me.
No.
So
Read it. It's the thing that I made the video about where I was commenting on the picture
that something you are willing to have happen by seeing how quick that curfew?
Yeah. Are you guys willing to go to jail?
Okay, so that's midnight. It's like 11.
I know we were talking about midnight, and some people were a little upset with how late the curfew
Are you
announcement
there?
So
came.
this is the countdown for when the curfew.
It's all,
You opened it up?
It did come out rather late. We're waiting to find out
Think
what
so.
everyone does. So again, we're about 40 minutes away from this curfew. Gonna send it back to you guys in the studio, Bill and Kayla.
And I can't adjust
for
the
more
sound
announcements
either
there.
because I'm in the middle of
So the rain and
Just read it. It's worse than like it even looks. I mean, it looks bad, but it. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot I have an account.
Again, you guys are watching this live. This is
One of the things is like, one of the
live video
sections
right now.
is called like
In Charlotte, North Carolina.
one 17-year-old girl's feelings or something like that.
After a man was shot and killed by police.
And it was like a
Tuesday,
how one 17-year-old feels or something like that.
23 years old, Keith Lamont Scott.
I was like,
His family says
what?
that he was just holding a hook during the time of the shooting, that he did not have a weapon. Police said the opposite, that he did have a weapon and that he posed a threat.
And
so
like they
had
have a
to
whole bunch of
shoot.
made up stories about how little kids
Now
are
they're
called
protesting
terrorists
tonight,
by their
saying they
bus
want to see
drivers.
Video
Go get the reindeer.
of that shooting. So they have been yelling in the streets, release the video, release the video. They've also been yelling Black Lives Matter.
Guys, we cannot, guys, if you can hear me, we cannot do that because it's raining
Again, what
and the
you see in the
camera is
upper
going to break.
right-hand
We
corner
need to
is
go
the
put
clock
reindeer
for
on the
when the
camera.
curfew is going to hit there. The mayor has issued a midnight curfew. They have about
They're
40
asking to
minutes
find a
and 40
helicopter, but I don't
seconds
know where it's
left
at with all
until
those
they
guys.
have to leave the streets, and if they don't, they could be arrested. The crowds could
So
get
guys, we apologize right now. We got a
hostile.
little bit of
We really
rain
don't
drizzle
know.
coming down,
Hopefully
which is
not,
obviously not
because
good
last
for
night it
electronics
was
and
a
camera.
lot
Prepare
more
for that. So we're going to go walk back to the car
One
really
man was
quickly,
actually
and
shot
we're going to go
and
get some
killed
reindeer.
last
So
night by
we're going to go ahead and
citizens
sign off right
around.
now.
He was taken to the
we'll be back
hospital
on live as soon as we can. Thank you guys for
It was
joining.
confirmed that he did die today. People were also throwing rocks at police. Police were then throwing tear gas into the crowd.
Oh, okay. I see.
Brittany asked if there were any other feeds. Brittany, I could change to a feed where you can
So,
see the ground.
it only
and all
tells
the
you?
stuff.
I don't get
Let me
it.
change
It's
to that, and you guys
nice,
can let me know what you think.
You can text us and let us know if everything is okay. Yeah, this looks good actually. When I've had to authorize charges before with my bank,
No sound on this video because this is a chopper video.
I had to
this
actually
is just
call
a live
them.
look right now of how many people
So
are
after
still out
phones
there.
were
Again, in the
closed,
upper right hand
I
corner,
was
this is
out
the
of luck.
countdown for how long they have
This is not cool.
until they have to leave because the mayor
Okay.
issued a curfew
Didn't mean
tonight
to do that.
for midnight.
Sorry.
It's about 11:20 there.
Okay, I clicked on it. Doing this right now on these texts. Just text join to confirm. Okay, that seems simple and easy enough. Yeah, this is a great feature to have, actually. And then, how likely am I to complete it? 5. Extremely likely. I thought there was going to be like numbered things afterwards on the last one. But yeah, 5 for the last one.
Hit the like button on our Facebook page. That way you can always see live videos like this in your feed and be able to see
Practicing I
what's
received
going
a count
on.
like
All across the United
and
States.
confirmation on your petition of fraud evidence. That's actually good too. I mean, especially when you've been double charged for stuff. I mean, that's happened to me quite a bit recently. Actually, I
Spencer
looked
says,
at
"See,
my
looting
account,
is an acceptable form
a
of
week or two
crime."
afterwards,
You're right,
and
Spencer.
saw that
There was
I
a
had
lot
been
of
double
looting,
charged
a lot
at a
of
few
stores
places.
smashed, a lot of windows to stores smashed. People have been asking, why would you want to hurt your city?
Oh, well, I feel like that should have taken longer. Yeah, I mean, this is all pretty standard stuff when you're signing up for a service that comes through SMS, you know? And, you know, the writing, the way it's done looks fine. I mean, you know, it looks professional, and I don't see anything wrong with it. It seems standard for this sort of thing.
Again, in the upper right-hand corner is the timer for how much longer they're allowed to be out there until the curfew is set.
This is kind of a standardized procedure for this kind of thing.
Declared a state of emergency
And you followed it to a T, so.
The protests got extremely violent, and one man was shot and killed during the protests by another
I'm sorry, I couldn't be more helpful.
They had to call in the National Guard.
No doctor, no brain.
Some kid just messaged me on Instagram. Hey, I need advice. I'm trying to start talking to this girl at my school, but she, like, legit does not speak.
Okay. Well then, if she's a mute, just write it on a piece of paper.
Asking is they want police to release the video of the man who was shot and killed by police.
You like how they take things?
But police are saying that they are not willing to release the video just yet. They need to continue their investigation.
Alright guys.
Like I said, there's so many people still out there for less than 40 minutes. You're right. Hopefully, these people might not even know that there is a curfew. Obviously, I know, and you guys know because we're on the internet right now. And, you know, we can see on Twitter that the mayor has issued a curfew. But if they're out there, if police haven't told them, they might not even know there is a curfew. KJ says they're riding. Leandria says they better run home. Frankie says they can't get home in time. Frankie, you're right. I mean, if they're all out there in the middle of the street right now, we've got 35 minutes left on the clock. It's going to take a while to get, you know, from the middle of downtown to back home. I think what they're just asking is clear the area, you know, get back in your cars, get a taxi, whatever it is you need to do, and go home.